Welcome back to the Shop Mini RC, everybody. I'm Ken, and today is going to be a super quick little video on these KYX wheels for the TRX4M. Now, they do specifically say they're for the TRX4M, and we're going to show you why. Before we dive into that, make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. If you enjoy any of the content that we create, it's a huge help for you to subscribe, and we really appreciate it. It's just a click for you, but it means the world to me. And yeah, let's dive into these real quick. These are pretty slick looking wheels. I really dig the way the design is and the polished lip that they have. They're very clean, no bolts on the front. Sometimes you're looking for a wheel like that that doesn't have a bunch of bead lock, ring bolts and stuff like that. So these are super clean, and I really dig that. There's just 6 bolts on the back, and that's what holds the pieces together. Wham bam, just like so. Your front face, your rear ring, and then your inner ring. Now this is where you're going to be able to see why they're for the TRX4M. When you put them together, there is quite the gap, okay? And that's because it's designed to fit the bead of the TRX4M. This is a stock TRX4M tire. We'll pop this guy off, and I'm going to show you how thick this bead is compared to these guys right here. Look at that. So these are just like traditional 1.0 tires. These are on Amazon, called Easy Pass RC. These tires aren't bad, actually. They're only $10 and they feel pretty good. But regardless, the point is that these wheels need this thick bead here. So here we are with the Traxxas tire, and you get no slip. They're nice and tight. There's no play in there. They feel real good. But on this regular 1.0, you can hear it, right? That's the inner ring sliding because the bead's not thick enough. Essentially, it's going like this, right? Now, this set of tires, which are also labeled as just regular old 1.0s, do have a thicker bead. Not a lot thicker, but it's thicker than a normal 1.0. These are actually by the same company, Easy Pass RC. They're on Amazon. Again, $10. But they seem to work just fine. There's no play in there, and there's no slipping. I can hold this real tight, and there's no slipping, right? Versus on these guys, there is a little bit of slipping. It's interesting. They still hold, even though there's that play in there. They still hold pretty well, but it does slip just a little bit. If I hold it tight enough and try to spin, you can see, there we go. Ugh. I have to do it pretty hard, but yeah, not really ideal. So while I'm really digging these KYX wheels, just the look and the finish seems all top notch. Just make sure you are aware that you need to use TRX4M style tires with a thick bead on the tire. Okay, so if you have any tires that do happen to have a thicker bead, and it seems like you can't get certain wheels to compress, these wheels will more than likely work great for that. Again, really digging them. They're on eBay. They're like $32, $33, I believe. Again, if you're looking for that clean look, I think these are definitely the ticket. We're going to go ahead and probably mount up these guys on there because we don't really want to use the stock TRX Traxxas tires. So we're going to snag these guys, throw them on here. They seem to fit real well, and they look interesting. We're going to test these guys out too for $10 tires. We're going to have a video on those. If that video's up, we'll link it over here. Yeah, should be pretty interesting. So one other thing I'd like to show is that these wheels work great on an FCX as well. Anybody that owns an FCX with these portals know that there are sometimes issues with the inside of the wheel rubbing on the portal. And these do not. They fit damn good. Let me pop the body off real quick. Looks pretty good. I kind of dig that. They're a little big, but that's okay. The tires are a little big. But yeah, there you go. Plenty of space in there, and that's without having to add any spacers or washers or anything. So if you're looking for a good set of FCX wheels, and you know you have tires with thicker beads that'll fit, or you just want to work with it and try to figure out a way to make the smaller beads work, these guys right here just might be what you're looking for. Again, I'm digging the way they look, so I just wish that they were for standard 1.0s versus the TRX4M stock tire or larger bead tires, just because it gives you more tire options. But again, I'm sure there's ways to make it work. With smaller beads, you can always, I don't know, put some sort of gasket in there or something to thicken it up, and that'll prevent it from sliding and having that play or give in there. But like I said, if you've got larger beads or you want to use a stock TRX4M tires, yeah, these are good. We're going to have a whole bunch more KYX stuff coming. For a TRX4M, we've got some axle protectors and a whole bag of stuff. Some bumpers. We already pulled a lot of it out, put it in a bag so that we knew we could do a project for this. And yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Skid plate, some CVDs. So we'll check this stuff out too. So keep an eye out for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell. Once again, we totally appreciate it. And how else are you going to know when there's new content coming? So make sure you do that. All right, guys, get out there, build something awesome, smash them, crash them, and bash them, but don't break the expensive parts.